Hey, what's up everybody? Today, we're going to talk about my final mock draft, the mock of mocks, okay? So, we're going to discuss these picks here briefly. You know, a lot of these guys we've talked about a lot before. But, these are guys, so when I did this mock draft, I'm doing this more as far as what I think the Cowboys will actually do. So when I went through the picks here, I was looking at names, trying to project where people were going to be, you know, somewhere in the draft, rounds 1 through 7, and things like that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Full-blown cap mode. Draft cap, we're in full effect.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
The Dallas Cowboys select
Adoree Jackson, cornerback, USC. I think the Cowboys are going to go here with this guy here. I just have a feeling that the defensive ends, the ones that they want, are going to be wiped out. It's possible they could go with Tyus Bowser if he's one of the last men standing there. But I think if you're looking at Tyus Bowser versus some of the cornerbacks that may be available, I think Adoree Jackson is the pick. They like this guy. They've been liking this guy for a long time, all right? And I think the thing that'll put him above some of the remaining defenders here is his special teams ability, electrifying in the return game. We know the Cowboys are anemic there. Lucky Whitehead doesn't know what he's doing there. Just very mediocre at best. Bonehead plays. That can be upgraded big time, all right? So, Adoree Jackson with the
National
first
Football
pick.
League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Terrell Basham, defensive end, Ohio Bobcats. This guy, talked about him before. Cowboys will go here, defensive end, preferably if they go cornerback in the first round. This is going to be a flip-flop. They get defensive end in the first round. I would expect cornerback or safety in the second round, so...
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Justin Evans, safety, Texas A&M. Cowboys like this guy here. They've met with him. And they met with him also at the Pro Day. There's high interest here. You know, he can probably be had in the 4th, but like we've been talking about this whole process, drafting almost around the head, right? 3rd round, Justin Evans. Safety. He'll need to be. He'll need to improve in some areas. Tackling, especially, is one of his weak spots here. Kind of takes bad angles, but other than that, he has upside. He can improve. All right, he could be something.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Jeremy McNichols, running back, Boise State. Like this guy with the 4th pick in the draft. All right, so in the 4th round, running back. I still think we need depth here. Jeremy McNichols, high production, had an awesome year here last year, 2016 campaign. Touchdowns. Cowboys like that scheme, all right? Zone running scheme. And they like those Boise State players, all right? So I think they're going to go there. They're going to keep going to Boise State here for at least another year. They like this guy.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Chad Williams, wide receiver, Grambling, 5th round. All right, we don't have a 5th round pick, but I see the Cowboys making a trade somewhere in this draft to acquire a 5th round, whether it's trading a future pick to jump back in or moving down in the 3rd round or somewhere to get that pick.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Tresson Deku, cornerback, Oregon State. We've talked about this guy a lot. He's got the height, the measurables, the lengthy arms. Position flex, cornerback and safety. Cowboys have met with him. They brought him in for a look. He'll probably be there available.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
There, right?
the Dallas Cowboys select
D'Angelo Brown, defensive tackle out of Louisville. I like this guy here. I like what he did in the Shrine game. You know, he's not the tallest guy, but he has some weight to him. Penetrates, run stuffer, and he's versatile. I mean, I think this guy, you could put him in in the 1 tech or the 3 tech, but could give you some rotation there. Defensive tackle, practice squad guy probably. You need these guys to be on practice squad. So that's what a lot of these late round guys are. Late round guys, practice squad, along with undrafted free agents. Basically, you're getting these guys here so you don't have to fight and battle with other teams to sign them. That's what these late round picks are usually for. So
the National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
My last
The
pick,
Dallas Cowboys select
Jared Evans, quarterback, Virginia Tech. I think he has a skill set where he could come in here and learn the system here. The Cowboys are running with Scott Linehan and Shadow, Kellen Moore, and Dak Prescott. And pick up the scheme, and he's got the athletic attributes to run this offense, you know, down the line, obviously. But Cowboys need to start getting quarterbacks in here to develop, you know, and see if they can develop somebody, okay? So that's my last pick. That is my last mock draft of the season. It's been really fun, all right? So I'll have a link to all of the mock drafts we've gone through. I have a lot of names out here, okay? A lot of these mock drafts, I threw in other names here that weren't in my other mock drafts. Some names are familiar. Basham is a repeat guy here in a couple of them. Deku, Chad Williams, I've had him a couple times. There will be a mix, okay? There's going to be a mix of guys that the Cowboys have brought in on their visits, meetings at the pro days, and there's going to be guys that that they didn't bring in, okay? It's like that every year. So just because they, you know, didn't meet them, it doesn't mean they won't draft them. But it does help if they did meet with them, and of course, especially with the early round guys. Early round guys, they meet a lot of these guys. They bring them in, 30 visit, workouts, pro days, that kind of thing. So that's it, guys. Let me know what your final mock drafts are. Who do you think the Cowboys will draft? And let me also hear some bold predictions, all right? If you guys have any bold predictions for the draft, let me know in the comments, all right? Those would be cool to read and to discuss with all you guys. So put those in there. The next video, obviously, will be tomorrow, unless we have something news breaking before the draft. I'll be here after our pick is announced in the evening. So that video will be a late release Thursday night, maybe around midnight even. And be sure to check out the blog. I'll have the rookie card that I like to make, and I'll post that up as well, okay? So I really appreciate all you guys have been following me and everybody's discussions. You know, people agree and disagree with different viewpoints and this and that, but healthy discussion nevertheless. And I really appreciate everybody. So we'll see you here for the next video. Thanks, guys.